I'm Craig Regis. My grandfather, Elmer Regis, was a Western Electric engineer. And he helped develop the electrical recording system at Western Electric that Ralph Peer and others took on the road with them. When they went to these makeshift studios, they couldn't just plug it into electricity. It was not a stable source, so they had to take wet cell batteries similar to these to run the system. The artists basically had a single tape to record. If they made a mistake, they had to scrap what they were doing and do it over again. So there were no overdubs or anything like that because there was no mix. It was all one take, one microphone, recorded onto a wax disc.
What's great about America is someone will work hard in some garage or basement somewhere and invent something incredibly cultured and life-altering for everybody to experience. And the next step is to figure out how we can monetize and make money off of this. And that's the part that starts to get really interesting, because once you are aiming to try to make money off of a format of some kind, then happy accidents start happening. And that's how we accidentally got all these amazing artists to record who never would have been recorded.
In the summer of 1927, Peer traveled to Bristol, Tennessee, and set up his recording equipment in the empty warehouse of the Taylor Christian Hat Company. He placed an article in the local newspaper, tempting musicians to come and audition.
So here we have a copy of the Bristol News Bulletin from July 27th, 1927, which was just at the start of the Bristol sessions. And this was typically a way my father, Ralph S. Peer, would look for new talent. And so the story reads, "Mountain songs recorded here by the Victor Company. This morning, Ernest Stoneman and company from near Galax, Virginia, were performers, and they played and sang into the microphone. Stoneman receiving 100 and each of his assistants 25. He received from the company $3,600 last year as his share of the proceeds from the songs." Now that was a lot of money in those days, and believe me, that a lot of people who had talent said, "Gee, I'd like to give that a try myself."
After you read this, if you could play C on the piano, you're going to become a millionaire.
The news of Peer's session attracted dozens of performers to Bristol. J.P. Nestor from Galax, Virginia. Ernest Phipps and his Holiness Singers from Corbin, Kentucky. And an aspiring singer who drove across the Smoky Mountains from Asheville, North Carolina. His name was Jimmie Rodgers.